Boom. How big is this box? Always love a Lego box that's big enough to hide behind. And how good does Spidey look? He's pretty awesome. He was part of my Brixmas haul. Thank you, Abigail, my beautiful daughter, who just, being 3, she just picked what she thought was awesome, and she chose very well, so that's cool. He retails for $299.99 on the Lego website, but I would be surprised if that's what we paid for it. It's 2,099 pieces, and the finished build size is 54 by 41 centimeters. So it's probably not going to be too much smaller than the box. I'm going to assume that the big board that we build it on is one piece, unlike the floral art piece that I've got, where I built it in sections. And then stuck the sections together with Technic pieces. I suspect that this is probably just one big board. Looks like there's going to be some fiddly single stud, studless, fun when you put it in the wrong spot pieces in this. What I do really like about him is that it is like 3D. So he's holding onto the frame, it's coming out. The pieces appear to be stacked on top of each other and give Spider-Man the effect that he's essentially climbing out through the window, which I'm assuming is supposed to be a window that is climbing out. Spider-Man equals Marvel, hence why there's that. We've got the Amazing Spider-Man writing down the side. On the back, image of someone holding the completed piece, some close-up shots. Now, what has interested me the most about this box, don't wave a knife around, is it comes with a soundtrack. I have zero idea about that soundtrack, so I will scan it and I shall have a go listening to it while I build. Because when I'm building, I am normally watching something on my phone or listening to podcasts or video, or music or something. So it'll be cool to actually have something to listen to that is related to what I'm building. That's good. Alright, let's open her up. This one doesn't have the push tabs. It has stickies. The top does have a couple of 1-to-1 scale pieces of what's in the box. So they look like they're standard Lego size. It's like his head might rotate. It's kind of cool. Alright, here we go. That Lego sound. Oh, it's a box. Hey, there's more in there. Come out. Stuck. Oh. I don't know what that was stuck on, but it was stuck in there. See a 15. Alright. Lots of pieces. It's not, I can't see a lot of Technic pieces. Obviously I'm wrong and that it's not one base plate, which is good. I like to be wrong. Surprise. Spider-Man. One of these fabulous pieces. Probably that one. Alright. So it looks like there's 15 bags. It's the highest number that I could physically see there. What else is in here? I'm going to assume that there's going to be some base plates. Here, probably a book. It's a good guess. And maybe another 5 to 10 lots of bags, maybe 20 lots of bags altogether. Oh. Bags 1, 2, and 3. So maybe 15 is the maximum amount of bags. Base plates. So I'm going to make the assumption then that it is like the floral art pieces where you use Technic bits to join them together, and you work on it one square at a time. Although with some of these bigger pieces, then we connect it all together before we complete each square. I wonder if it's 18 plus because of the fiddliness, or the yeah, it's normally more technical pieces in an 18 plus build, so that's cool. Let's have a look a little bit about VIP. Actually, so Spider-Man on the front, the amazing Spider-Man on the back. I haven't watched the new movie. It's kind of cool actually. I really like the graphics. That was really good. Into the Spideyverse. Yeah. Let's see. A little bit about Spider-Man, some original comic stuff in there. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I'll obviously sit down and read that. Then jumps into how to use our amazing piece, our fully apart piece, which I really should fully utilise because I pulled apart my Christmas scene that I built today and I broke a nail. So I had to fix that. And I have like a million of those pulley apart pieces. So why don't I use those tools? I don't understand. All right. Okay, bags 1 to 2 builds the frame. 3 to 8 kind of does the majority of the background work, and 9 to 15 bulks him out and finishes him off. So that's pretty groovy. It's a little bit different to how I thought we'd build it. So not a huge amount of difference, but a little bit. I reckon that 2,000 pieces. Yeah, 3 hours, maybe 4 hours. It's hard, isn't it, to try and decide how long it should take you to build. It's trying to guess how long it is going to take you to build it. Yeah, there is looks like there might be some little Spidey facts along the way. There's these little yellow comic bubbles in the top of some of the pages. So I will read them as I go, but if there is anything that is kind of cool, I will definitely revisit it when we come back to review it. Just trying to see how many steps. 340 steps, and the very last step is to add all of the spiders, which if I'm going to hang it on my wall, that's optional because I don't need to walk past the spider every time I walk up the hallway. That's a big no from me. Alright, I'm going to go build it, or not right now, I have other things to do, but to you I'm just going to appear straight away with it built and do a review on it. There will be a build video for this. This is my set. We'll do all of the hard work and we'll come back and talk about it. Alright, I will be right back. So finished the build and now let's review. Good. I really did enjoy building this. Very early on in the book it says that this is a build unlike anything you've ever built, and true. Yep. The flower art piece was somewhat similar, but this is definitely the next level with all of these little one stud and flat stud pieces. There's a lot of information in here about the art style and how they've tried to kind of include that in the piece to look like a comic. They've done a pretty good job. I love the little name plaque here and the movability of Spider-Man. His head goes back and forth. All these fingers are movable. They all have all the correct joints, which is cool. Makes him look like he's climbing out of the window frame, which I'm assuming it's supposed to be a window that he's climbing through. Love all these little pieces, these little ropes and the way everything's kind of connected to look like webs, and all the itty bitty spiders, which are going to freak me out every time I look at them. It's going to go up next to my bed, I think, because there's not really a lot of space anywhere else for him to go. And once I work out how to mount it, so it's got these little Technic pieces on the back. There's two of them, one here and one here. Just going to have to take that with me, find a hook that fits properly, and make sure we mount it correctly, because the last thing that we need is to come home and find Spidey on the floor. Yeah, there are lots of little like comic bubbles throughout the whole book to give you a bit of info about Spider-Man. There's a couple of little comic book fronts in here. I can find them. That kind of show us how the comic has changed through the years. And yeah, everything is pretty cool. It's worth a read. If you can get a hold of the book or download it from the LEGO website and have a look at it, it's definitely worth flicking through to at least have a look at all of the little note speech bubbles all the way through it to tell you all the little fun facts. And yeah, if you can get it, by all means, build it. If you can't, and you know someone who's got one, go and have a look at it, because I think it looks pretty good. The set I'm going to give an 8.5 out of 10, and I very much enjoyed building it, and I hope you've enjoyed watching the unboxing and the review, and that you pop on over to have a look at the build video as well. I do apologise that the build video was hard to get the whole piece in frame because it's so big, but I did my best for you. Alright, so thanks for watching and happy building.